You're listening to an Ancient Wisdom Hacks production, the Iliad for Content Creators by Arthur Isidore. Chapter 4, Hephaestus' Shield, World Building for Brand Depth. First he forged a shield, great and massive, plated in bright triple layers, and on its broad expanse he carved the earth and heavens, the sea's unwearying waves, the blazing sun and moon, and all the constellations that crown the vault of night. Homer halts the fury of battle to revel in a blacksmith's artistry. Achilles may hunger for vengeance, but his shield is a cosmos he wears into war. Farms and cities, feasts and trials, galaxies and constellations swirl in concentric rings of meaning. When Achilles strides forth, that universe glints on his arm and declares, "This warrior carries entire worlds." Your brand demands the same depth. A solitary product or slogan is a naked spear. Today's audiences seek landscapes to inhabit. World building transforms casual attention into homesteaded loyalty. Here's Hephaestus' blueprint for forging your brand shield. Outer ring, your cosmic mission. The rim of that shield encircles earth, sky, and sea, existential boundaries that demand notice. Your outer ring must declare why this brand matters on a life-size scale. Ask, if your work vanished tonight, what vital human itch would go unattended tomorrow? What curiosity or injustice sits at its root? How would solving it nudge culture 5 years hence? Distill those answers into one vigorous line. Action first, under a dozen words. Restore wonder to everyday science. Stamp this line on every bio, intro slide, and footer. Repeat it until casual fans finish it for you. Verify that each pillar of your content furthers or illustrates this cosmic premise. Ritualize it quarterly with a live stream Cosmos Campfire, sharing progress and refining your language. Inner rings, series, jokes, and insider language. Hephaestus scatters contrasting scenes near the shield's heart. A feast beside a courtroom, dances beside sieges, inviting the eye to roam. In your brand, create recurring series so followers know when to show up and what taste to expect. Perhaps you debunk myths every Monday, share experimental field notes Fridays, or teach narrative beats in 30-second videos. Limit launches to 3 series to maintain focus. Weave in running jokes that spark camaraderie. Call algorithms capricious deities or flash a rubber chicken gif whenever you discuss failure. Debut each gag with origin context so newcomers can trace its lineage. Let it evolve through seasons. Finally, invent insider terms. Label your comments section the Agora, name your newsletter the Forge, title advanced tutorials heroic feats. These sonic passwords lock in listeners and invite them to answer newcomers' queries. Visual consistency, forging the gleam. Hephaestus' metals converse in bronze and gold. Your visuals must speak one language. Choose 2 typefaces, one for headings and one for body, favoring legibility first, personality second. Pick a trio of colors, base, accent, neutral. Select a recurring icon or motif, a stylized hammer, a minimal constellation, and place it in thumbnails, slides, or watermarks. Define a texture palette for backgrounds, a consistent photography mood, and a single animation style for intros. Check quarterly for stray fonts, off-tone hues, or caption gaps that crack your rivets. Layer integration. Rings in concert. A cosmos is more than stacked layers. Gravity holds them. Tie macro vision and inner series through callbacks. Open a Mythbust segment with your mission line. Stamp the Forge icon beside every tutorial. Conclude each quarter's campfire by evolving a running joke costume, signaling growth. Let the Outer Ring power series topics, series spawn language, language shape visuals, and visuals amplify your cosmic premise. Expansion without dilution. As your brand grows, new rings may emerge. Podcast, a course, a live event. Test each. Does it echo your macro vision? Can you polish it to your visual standard? Does your community yearn for this layer? Pilot it in microform, gather quick feedback, then forge it into bronze. Modern shields in play. A science YouTuber pledges to ignite cosmic awe in classroom minds. She debuts 5-minute lab snacks, teacher confessions of class fails, and a dancing otter gif at every explosion. Fans dub themselves Starkin. Her midnight blue and comet orange palette whispers the universe's grandeur. A finance writer vows to turn compound interest into everyday art. She posts 3-line haiku budgets, calls debts dragons, and scores mistakes in missed coffee universes. Her brushstroke coin icon and playful ledger language make math mythic. Exercises to forge your shield. Sprint your cosmic premise. Spend 10 minutes answering itch injustice shift prompts, then hammer them into a vision line. Recite it until it rings true. Sketch inner rings. On a blank canvas, brainstorm series, jokes, and epithets. Circle the 3 that fire you most and schedule their pilot. Audit your craft. Load your last 15 posts into a grid. Squint. Do they feel forged by one smith? Note stray colors, fonts, motif gaps, then patch 5 assets this week. Let fans hold the cosmos. Publish an interactive lexicon map with tooltips. Release design templates so followers reforge your shield in Canva. Host a Cosmos contest where fans riff on your running jokes for custom stickers. Each touchpoint deepens immersion. Watch for cracks. Schedule an annual Forge Day to review every ring. If your macro vision drifts, recenter it. If your visuals rust, refresh but echo core hues. If a joke falters, retire it with ceremony and mint a successor. Closing invocation. And when the god had finished the starry shield, he set it shining before Achilles' mother, and she like a hawk glided down to earth, bearing the blaze of 100 fires. Smith of stories, finish your shield and send it flaming into feeds. Let followers carry its layers. Quote your lexicon, spot your motif, await your series like soldiers greeting dawn. When rivals brandish plain spears, your cosmos will dwarf them, not by force but by depth. World building is the silent gravity that pulls hearts, minds, and algorithms toward a center of meaning. Forge true, polish often, and stride onto the digital plane armored in galaxies. Ancient Wisdom Hacks is a Gorilla Mongoose Studios project. For more in-depth hacks, go to ancientwisdomhacks.com.